Hey everyone, Merch Hunter Ricky back, and today we are talking about the Dragon Ball Z Power Scouter. Also starting a new series called Iconic Inventory. This is going to be a series where I take items from popular animes, pop culture, mediums such as, video games, TV shows, cartoons, books, anything of the like. This is falling off. I take an item from one of those and I go ahead and I make a video on why said item is iconic. I already have 13 episodes planned out, with episode 10 being an audience generated vote for what that item should be. So if you think you like this series and you like what this video has to offer, leave a comment down below with your idea for episode 10. Give me a like, and if you don't mind subscribing, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. So the Dragon Ball Z Power Scouter is probably one of the most iconic, if not the most iconic anime item of all time. I'm starting with it for episode 1 because this is the first thing that I ever desired to own as a child, that I deemed something to be unobtainable, just to be walking through the mall as an adult and utterly elbow someone out of the way to get the last one on the shelf. It's a very core memory for me because I think I was 29, kind of embarrassing, I saw it and I saw a dude. I know he was going for it, but my chest was out and I was ready. I ran up to it and I just grabbed it. I think his hand might have even been going for it, but I could just be exaggerating there. Anyways, for a fact, I know that when I bought this, someone else was definitely going for it. I just don't know to what measure they were going for it. Maybe they were just gonna look at it. The Dragon Ball Z Power Scouter. This item is amazing because episode 1, Raditz looks at the fat farmer dude and just power level, whatever, fling, and just catches a bullet and flicks it back at him. But from there, what I want to focus on is not so much the early showings of the Power Scouter, but episode 49 when Vegeta gets his get back on Dodoria. And I mean, it is one of the most almighty revenge get backs ever, but there's a very good focal point of the Scouter being used in that episode. First, Vegeta makes a funny ass joke about Dodoria and Zarbon needing a Power Scouter to find Frieza's butthole, which is just hilarious. That's some good shit. Then he proceeds to explain how he doesn't really need this Power Scouter anymore, so he offers it to Dodoria after Dodoria kind of threatens him to give me your Power Scouter and I'll let you live. And Vegeta's I don't really need it anymore, and I think he just drops it and then steps on it, which really pisses Dodoria off. And then, after that, Vegeta explains, I've surpassed the need of a Power Scouter. I don't need it to figure out where people are or what power level they are anymore. I learned the technique on Earth for it. Later on in Planet Namek, or I think actually in the same episode at the beginning of it, we see Frieza riding around casually with his Power Scouter, but we notice that he actually analyzes Dende's power level without this beeping or moving. He just can do it. Frieza can naturally read power levels, but he uses the Power Scouter to automate threats around him that he can't see. I think he just automates his power level reading powers in a forward direction is what it looks like. Cause he sees Dende and he goes, oh, it's just a kid. Who cares? They learn how to fly younger and younger these days. There's the basic uses of the Power Scouter are basically sense someone's power in the direction that they're coming from. We see Frieza use up to 3 power scans at once. They show up an upward arrow for someone facing above Frieza, then left and right for the different directions that the other 2 people show up on his screen. I like that a lot. I did also like when Frieza first got ambushed by them, he was facing a direction more so that way, and the Power Scouter showed an arrow facing in a 3D direction behind him, so he turned around to see what was going on, which I thought was awesome. Other than that, there's not really much more power level uses for this thing. There's not many more practical uses for this thing in general, other than scouting enemy locations, their power level, and potentially mapping out points of interest. I think it does say that sometimes in one of the earlier uses of a Power Scouter. But I personally like episode 49, and then I also really like episodes 69, 70, and 71, which would be Goku powering up to Kaioken in front of the Ginyu Force. They use the Power Scouter a lot in those episodes, and it's just kind of funny. There's a part where Jace just reacts to to Captain Ginyu reading the, like, Goku's power level, and he's like, oh my god, it's over 180,000 or something like that. And then Jace, they just cut to him and he's literally like, ah, like screaming. I'm gonna put a clip of it. 110,000! Then another reason why I find this item very iconic is just because there was like a meme relevance to this, right? Like, what, 9,000? Like, you know, Vegeta, tell me his power level reading on the scouter. It's over 9,000! And then Vegeta just like crushes the power scouter, and Nappa turns around, what, 9,000? And then, you know, when you've actually seen the show, it's not actually 9,000 or something like that, but who cares? It had some crazy meme relevance. This was like a very, very prominent meme back in the day, especially if you're a younger person watching this video. When I was like 16, I'm 33 now, you could not go on the internet without seeing like, what, 9,000 to a response on an image board, right? Another reason why I like the Power Scouter as an iconic anime item is because another thing that I remember doing in school is pretending, like I would hold like a piece of paper up to my eye and be like, what's your power level? Beep, boop, beep, 3. You know, my friends, we would do that to each other all the time. In fact, I have a clip, run it, get his power level. Inadequate. Yeah, just a clip of me, of what I would do with this. And I think because this is now a physical item, it just brings me so much joy. And I even noticed that there's a little button. Now
let's try to scope out the highest power level on this planet. It's over 8,000!
Oh look, it's over 8,000! Little button that gives you voice lines from the show, iconically using the Power Scouter. And that's something that's awesome to me. I genuinely love the Power Scouter. It's, you know, it was one of the unique items of storytelling in Planet Namek and early Dragon Ball Z, but Planet Namek, episode 49, episode 69 through 71. Those episodes are very Power Scouter centric. I think you should watch them if you haven't. They are hilarious. They not only have crazy reactions to the Power Scouter being used, but they show the relevance and the awesome ability to tell a story centered around just one piece of gear that most soldiers in the universe come with, but nobody on this planet has. So the more that these get busted, the less on the planet there are. And then finally in episode 49, like, you know, Dodoria believes that this is the last Power Scouter on the planet, because I don't think he has seen the Ginyu Force or something like that, because, you know, the Ginyu Force still has their Power Scouters by the time they arrive. You know, Dodoria is very upset that Vegeta has destroyed a Power Scouter on the planet, and he can't sense energy levels like Vegeta learned to on Earth. Again, this shows the gap in power. Should you still need to use this without having the ability to sense power levels, you can't, like, perform at the highest level of combat. Like, Frieza can use it and still make use of his Power Scouter, which is what made him such a threat on Namek, other than the fact that, you know, he was wildly stronger than everybody else by miles that they couldn't even imagine at the time. So, to me, the Power Scouter represents the starting point of, you know, being a somebody. Getting your hands on one of these means you can fight, or you've joined the Frieza Force, right? Or maybe just that you've joined the Frieza Force. Having one and not needing to use one, two different things apparently, especially if you're Frieza. Being able to use one and make fun of someone for having a low power level, the meme relevance, and just the fact that it's, you know, it's pretty stylistically inclined. Everybody in Dragon Ball Z that is shown using one, like if they show their face, they typically show them scouter side first, because this is just so cool looking. Like, you know, maybe I look like a dork wearing this, but to me I look pretty cool wearing it. And that'll be the Power Scouter from Dragon Ball Z, an iconic item from anime history that honestly is a very well-deserved episode 1 in my opinion. I might have rambled a little bit, but that's just simply because there's too much to say about this without going into other details and other models of the Power Scouter and whatnot. So if you like this episode, let me know down below. If you could please leave me a like, comment, or maybe even a subscribe, I'd very much appreciate it. Relevant links down below, and I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching. I've owned this for 2 years, and I have just discovered that
His power level exceeds 5,000. 700. 1,500. What the? His power level exceeds 5,000. 是吧？